on my toes here, it would come through my foot out here where it's lodged into my foot, so that's pretty crazy. As you can see, I had a whole lot of stitches and things inside of there, a whole lot of gross stuff still going on. It's only been about 3 or 4 weeks, so still a lot of things that need to heal up and stuff like that. The pins were put in, and the toes were actually pinned at weird angles. You can see it right here, how the fourth toe is actually pinned up pretty high. The second toe is pinned up at a medium angle, and then the first toe is generally at the second toe, I mean, it's generally straight out. And the reason for that, the doctor said, was so that the toes won't get stuck together in the healing process. There's a whole lot of funky discharge and stuff that comes out of these things, and I have to keep it wrapped up in gauze and stuff, but they tend to get stuck together if I'm not careful and don't keep it clean. And so yeah, so that's why it's like that. I actually broke my pinky toe here, and I didn't completely sever this one, but I did sever these two totally. And I never touched my big toe, which was a good thing. The doctor said if I would have even touched my big toe, I would have been walking for about 6 months or so, so that's definitely a blessing. And when I first saw my foot, it was straight up and down in the air like this, and this toe was where it should have been, and this toe was where it should have been, but right across here, there was just a big nasty gap. And that totally freaked me out. And come to find out, my toes were actually dangling, if you can see that, down the sole of my foot. So it was pretty scary when it first happened. They were pretty worried that I wasn't going to be able to keep these toes here, but I actually am going to be able to keep them. Everything's going to be good with them. This one I'm not going to have any feeling or any movement per se in them. These two I'll probably have 2 or 3, and that's about it. Sorry man, it's pretty gross, but don't look. And these two I'll probably have about 60 to 70% of the movement and feeling back in them, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. Compared to, you know, when this first happened, they didn't think I was going to be able to keep any of these 3. It's not too shabby really, so, you know, now I can still wear flip-flops, you know, because I've got this bad boy, and I can still count to 20 and stuff like that, so I'm pretty happy. All in all, that's the way it went. That's my foot. That's the nastiness. I have to keep it all wrapped up, but now you guys have seen the funkiness. You've seen the funk, and you know what's going on down there.